Hello gamers, this is Online Gamer Richie, and this is the Festival Speed Clear for the Canthan Festival in Guild Wars. You're going to see here that my monk is going to grab several quests here, 3 quests to be exact, before heading out to do the run. The whole entire run takes about 25 minutes or less. It can take a little more if you're not used to this. A few tips to know is to bring some run skills on someone for the entire group. And mapping is going to help speed everything up. If you haven't been everywhere, it's going to take a little longer because you're going to have to run everywhere. And you can find all of this information on my website, onlinegamesyourway.com. The link will be down below. The first part of the quest is fairly simple. You're going to run in and out of the monastery a couple times. First getting all the quests, going out, talking to a couple more quest givers, and then coming back in and talking to the festival coordinator. You're going to want to talk to the coordinator twice. Do not forget to talk to them twice, otherwise you're going to miss out on the second quest, and you'll have to just run it and then go back and do it again. Mapping, like I said, is going to make this a lot faster and easier. So here we go. We're going back out. A couple other things you're going to want to have in your bags right away is 10 glittering dust piles and 2 extra fireworks. That way you can speed up the quest even more. We're going to do this in a simple order in order to get everything done quickly, and you're just going to end up back here when all done. As you saw, we just ported to one of the towns, and we're just going to head on out. In this quest right here, if you're by yourself, you're going to want to skip the first guy. If you have someone with you, you can actually speed this up even faster. As you saw, I just skipped the first guy. We're running over to where these giant cats are. I think they're called Nain. And you're going to need at least 3 fireworks to knock these guys out, because there's 3 groups, 1 with 1 and 2 with 2. And if you get in between the 2 cats that are coming down, you only need 1 firework, so it takes 3 fireworks altogether. Okay, once those are done, you run back to where the other guy is that we passed with the exclamation point above his head. And from here, this is what it takes the longest in the game, is this guy right here. He takes forever to get over to each of the places. If you have a writ with you, have the writ set up. There are spirits right in front of the first house by the wagon wheel, and this will speed things up for killing off the mobs in the area. And then you're going to want to do it the same type of thing right where you see my monk at. And mobs will pop right here as well. Then you're just going to move on over to where the bull is once you got those plants defeated. And here again, you can actually speed this up if you have a writ with you. There's a spirit, I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but what it does is it does an AoE tick, which means it does some damage every few seconds, and it can defeat some of the bulls for you. The middle bull, the red one there, is the one that would normally attack right away. He still is going to do some talking right there, but that just saves you some extra time from actually fighting. And then you come over to this last spot where this guy is in love with, and she's going to basically rob him blind. And like I said, this takes forever to do because he walks so slow. So once he's done, you're going to head off to go get the Water of Life, I believe is what it was called. Or living water, something like that. Having, like I said, a character with speed boost is going to be extremely helpful here. Um, if you do this with a full group of players, if everyone were to eat um, like cupcakes or one of those candy, rock candies, that's what they are, that'll even speed everything up even more so. It's all about getting to where you want to go quickly. Okay, so off we go. The path is fairly simple. Um, you just hit each spot, and we're just going to make a giant circle, basically, um, to where we need to go at the bottom down here, into the cave, and you're going to be fighting a lot of Naga snakes. So, and as you're fighting, do not forget to look for lunar tokens. Because at the end of this, you should end up with a little over 125 lunar tokens and a little over 1.5k gold. So here we go. Most of the mobs here should not be any problem for level 20s. If you're excuse me, if you're below that, you may have a few problems. Okay, so as you can see, this is fairly quick and easy, especially with a writ with you. They just drop. Most of the mobs cannot take out the spirits, and they just drop really quick. There's a couple mobs that are level 14 or 10 to 14, somewhere around there, and with your full group, you can still take them out because they're normally found solo. One of them's coming up right now. It's a monk boss, and there he is. And down he goes. And the other one is a kappa. It's basically a turtle. He's up ahead. And once he's defeated, if you have the next town, the gardens, you're going to want to resign if you're with a group, or just map straight over to it. So if you resign, you're going to go back to the village, and then you just need to map over to the gardens. Basically what we have done here is we've gotten two quest items that we haven't been asked to grab yet, but we will need. We're going to head to get the third quest item, which are some berries up ahead here in the snow area of this on the small island. Yes, a lot of traveling. Luckily for us that we brought some speed boosts, and there's it is. It's next to a little bridge right there. If you come up from the village, you'll find it straight up after you go through the portal. So that's north, I believe. The next fight is 3 bosses. The Knights That Say Name. They're really quick and easy. I believe they're around level 10. And they do a lot of talking. Another reason why these quests take a few extra minutes than they really need to, because these guys do a lot of talking. Yep. Okay. And so once they're all down, make sure you click on the chest, because if you don't click on the chest, you will be running all the way back out here again. Once you're done, just resign, and port back over to the village. And then you're going to head out to the next part of the quest. And this is where you're going to end up talking to the guy that wants the 3 quest items that you have gotten. If you were to come out here beforehand, you'd be doubling coming out here twice. That's why we skipped this one instead of coming straight over here from the monastery. This just makes it a little faster. You're only coming out here once. And there you go. You can actually speed this up a little more if you're solo by just porting directly from there back to the village. If you're solo, you can do a lot of porting on your own. When you're with a friend, you're going to want to /resign and then continue on. So here we go. Okay. And then you're just going to run out and you're going to head straight down towards the water to finish off the last quest. Like I said, for this run right here, it took a total of 25 minutes and a few extra seconds. I had a guild member of mine with me, Suzanne, who had done this one earlier with me. We did about 2 runs in an hour, a little less than an hour, which would mean 4 characters, and like I said, the rewards are pretty good. By the end of this run right here, I had 1k 900 gold, and a little over 125 tokens, and it took 25 minutes, which is not too bad. But we did it with 2 characters, and by the end of this, we had enough to buy enough lunar fortunes to get our celestial dragons, which you saw at the beginning of the video with Sue's in the picture. So, and that's it. As always, play the game your way. Later.